Kind of second guessing myself. I'm wondering if I should actually launch KH-101s at the SAM sites. No, we'll go with the original plan. Open up, use the fighters to go in and hit. Okay. So what I'm going to, I've been holding off here and pretty much not violating Chinese airspace, but I'm going to do it anyway. I originally didn't feel it was within the, you know, the intent of the scenario, but go ahead and they're deploying. So these guys are armed with mobile surface ships, AS-22s, AS-20s. What we'll probably do, I think, is use these two groups here to actually go hunt and probably to go and start picking off the and actually something I need to do before I forget, ASW air, don't investigate contacts outside your patrol area. Don't investigate contacts outside your patrol area. And mission doctrine. Not positively identified. Only fire at contacts positively identified as. The reason for that is I do not. Why I'm changing this while I'm thinking about it is if the U.S. has a sub inside of this patrol area, I don't really want to be sinking it. So with that, so strike aircraft are now turning in. What do we have here though? So not no. Okay, there we go. All right, so those are our MiG-31s. We'll use our MiG-31s here to kind of start clearing the path a little bit. So come down here, start turning. We're going to use our group of MiG-31s here to start kind of clearing a path a little bit. Our SU-27 seems to be doing a pretty decent job of holding off the coast over here. Did our... What's this? Blinder C. Where's our... Okay, so he's taxiing for takeoff. So we'll use our SU-27s to keep kind of holding off the coast here. Our MiG-31s, we're actually going to start angling them in to start kind of clearing the way for our fighter strikes. I don't think there is a correlation between range and pilot skill. There's a correlation between pilot skill and their ability to maneuver, but it doesn't affect their range. Alright, so those guys are refueling. This group can go to flank. Alright, so I've kind of made up my mind a little bit here. So we're going to unassign several of our backfires here from their Marshall mission. And we're going to start using these guys to start taking out some radar sites. So we'll go after radar one, two. All right, more Tomahawk strikes going in, although we're not picking up any. Oh, we are seeing the explosions, but that's really it. In fact, we will commit what amounts to all of our backfires to this option of taking out radar sites. Alright, so unassign all of our okay, so all of our backfires now are off the rally mission and are now moving in. Um, and then we will keep our blackjacks armed with KH-101s for any follow-up strikes that we need. Okay, so the 214 has launched. Sensors. Okay. So, what is this sub? Oh, this is one of our diesels. Have it go to full speed. Come up to periscope depth so it can use its... Um, Alright, so still nothing so far on, excuse me, on finding this sub. Alright, so we got a Hawkeye down there. Wonder where this caliber missile came fired. Did this one, like, just, like, come in all the way off the coast, then turn in or something? More Tomahawk strikes going in against these air bases. This caliber is closing in, probably going to take out that SA-5. Alright, so strikes are going in. So before I... Does this one have a minimum altitude? Launch 12,000 to 65,000 feet. Okay. So they should be within the range. What I'll probably do is that once this group takes out that storage site, I will probably have them... Oh, it says they're bingo fuel. Just have them slow down. That should save them on the fuel, especially down at this altitude. In fact, we can actually probably pop these guys up. Want them to come in low in case there was any SAMs or anything angled in on them, but nothing looks like it's coming in, so... MiG-21s, we know that these are probably hostile. These aren't friendly. Alright, so it's looking like at least the Korean Air Force, the North Korean Air Force up here in the north is pretty much been beaten back. Yep, more T-LAM strikes going in. I would really like to know where this missile launcher is. I mean, I am not. I mean, I'm assuming that these are triple A, but I'm seeing a lot of SAM battalions. SAM battalion. But nothing that's even hinting that it could be mobile. Yeah, those are triple A sites. Problem is that this thing's like giving off no emissions. That's part of the problem. Um, um, Alright, so more Alamos being fired. Um, Definitely want to make sure that we get those two MiGs. These two could be an issue for our strikes if we don't. Um, so... Alright, closing into weapons range. Sorry, I was taking a drink. Okay, so gonna take out those two fighters. What else do we have? Not a whole lot of other targets. Um, Alright, let's see. Closing into weapons range. Not sure why their status is still set to RTB. So, change doctrine. Thought I'd already done this. Target must detect prior to firing. Are you kidding me? What the serious fuck? No, this isn't an issue with the game. It's like, come on. Well, looks like these guys are fucking useless. Can't detect target prior. What? Then how? TVEO. So it's a TV seeker. The target's right there, guys. I mean, service ships, runways, hard targets. I mean, why isn't this? Oh, because it's a building underground. That's why. Yep, that is why we're not seeing it. It's a building underground. It's a TV penetrator, but or it's TV guided, but it actually needs to be able to see its target. And um, I think building land structure is hard when it's not sure if building underground counts as a different uh, type, but yeah, I think this is why it's not seeing it. Well, fuck. Um, let's see. Do we have anything we can actually use this against then? Well, our caliber missile missed the radar site. Um, aircraft shelter, bet that's underground too, isn't it? Building surface. Okay. So, after that little fuck up of mine, I should have noticed that. That was stupid of me. Let's go and turn off radars. Um, they have 22 minutes of flying time till their bingo. Okay, so what I want to do then is order these guys to refuel. Um, so tinker automatically, so they'll refuel. That'll re-extend their strike range out. Um, damn, that was stupid. Um, okay, so our blinder, we can actually get this blinder back onto the flank. Um, oh, that was yeah. Well, I don't have any GPS bombs with penetrators. So what I need actually is um yeah, I need to find something. So okay, so this group. All right, so it looks like we've pretty much cleared the western approaches over here, or the eastern approaches. Um, I'm hesitant to just declaring all of these guys hostile because they're these guys actually could possibly be American or South Korean, so I'm hesitant to just start declaring all of this hostile. Um, Although these guys probably right here are hostile. Yeah, those are MiG-21s. Those guys, these ones are hostile. That's hostile. Contacts. MiG-21, that's hostile. That's hostile. Okay, so it looks like these guys down here are hostiles. Although I'm not just gonna carpet blank. Everything is hostile down here, but so what I then need, these guys are gonna refuel. Those are my MiGs inbound. What are these guys armed with? They're not penetrators, but these ones are GPS. So we are going to give this group orders to then attack the storage site. And they should be able to do it. Oh, looks like I forgot about a group of fencers. So we'll get them. Okay. Oh no, I'm looking the wrong spot. So still nothing on this contact. We've got a Japanese ASW looking at our sub. Interesting. SA-N-8 Gremlin. We connect, which is anti-air missile on a submarine. Only the Russians. Although if you think about it, that's actually not a bad idea. But our Akula over here is probably making enough noise they can hear us probably on the U.S. West Coast. I'm a little surprised that we haven't actually found found this target. If it was heading north 40, 50 minutes ago, it should have been, you would think it'd be somewhere up in this area, but who knows? All right, so where were our fullbacks? Fullbacks were right there. Some of these guys over here have to be American or South Korean or Japanese because I'm pretty sure there was a third surface ship over here. Um, um, what do we got? So there's our fallbacks. Kind of feel like these kilos are just useless. In this scenario, let's just go down, go deep. Torpedo. What these kilos had. Any idea what these guys are? Nope. Okay. MiG-31s.